Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of John Medeiros Live. Here we are in John Medeiros Collection headquarters in East Providence, Rhode Island, where everything is created, everything is made, everything is distributed right here from this location. Made in the USA, crafted in Rhode Island, by who? John Medeiros himself. Hi, John.
Hi, how you doing, Ricky? Thanks for coming in again.
Thanks for having me.
And thank all for the viewers for coming in and see what's new again. Well, not what's new, it's what we create and show them how it's worn and see what they can do with it.
And why do we do these episodes? Because we want to show you firsthand everything that the John Medeiros Jewelry Collection has to offer, and you can hear the story behind it. When you hear the story, you'll automatically fall in love if you already didn't fall in love with the way the jewelry looks. But through these programs, we can also push you towards johnmedeiros.com. Why are we pushing you towards there? Because it makes it easier for you. You don't have to leave the house and you can purchase anything and see everything from the John Medeiros collection. Isn't it right, John?
Yeah, we try to do that. We also try to do help out the retailers at these tough times. You know, they also have a code that they can purchase in. Look at your retailer. They might have their own code that you can purchase through John Medeiros, and they'll get the credit for that also.
Because there are many retailers throughout the country.
We have quite a few retailers, and the way everything's been shut down and everything else, it'd be nice for them to help them out also if they can.
Absolutely. Who doesn't want a piece of John Medeiros jewelry? From the comments that I've seen during these lives, everybody seems to want a piece, but we want you to wear it. We want you to feel good about it, and we want you to also be able to talk about it when someone compliments you about that piece of jewelry.
True.
And that's what these programs do for you as well.
And that was made in America and handcrafted in Rhode Island, as you know.
Absolutely.
If you don't know, no, you know.
We've had the joy of having Tashia, the John Medeiros model, come out showing how the jewelry looks. And today, John, we're going to talk about a nautical theme once again.
Again, yes. We're going to summer, spring, spring, summer, and you know, it's a perfect time to wear it. It doesn't have to be just at the spring and summer. You can wear it all year round. That's the whole beauty of it with this type of nautical collection that we have. You know,
without a doubt. The past program we did, you talked about the Caraiba collection, which were clusters of many nautical themes, sea themes. Here, we focus on the individual piece with the nautical collection,
exactly.
correct?
And I'm also going to have my daughter also to come and discuss. She's wearing on the Caraiba, and she can talk a little bit about it too, with Tashia.
Wonderful.
Sounds
so
good.
we're going to have Tashia come out, and John, go switch positions with Nina, and we'll talk to Nina in just a few moments as well.
That sounds good.
All right.
Thank you.
Tashia, thank you once again.
Thank you.
Look lovely as always, and with John Medeiros jewelry, even better. So today you're wearing different pieces from the nautical collection.
Absolutely, yes.
Are you from Rhode Island?
I am, born
So,
and raised, so
nautical says something to
it
you, right?
does. I mean, with the anchors, that's definitely more.
I'm actually
of a-
wearing anchors
Oh,
today as
yeah,
well. You
that's
see that?
great. I
So
like
I
the
did it on
tie.
purpose. No, I didn't, but it happened that way.
Matches perfectly.
But they are beautiful symbols. We're going to have Nina over in just a few moments to talk about each piece individually. But last program we talked about the Caraiba collection, which were those clusters. These are individual pieces. So would you wear this type of jewelry when you compare Caraiba and this one for different occasions?
I would actually put them together.
Okay.
They go very well together, but obviously we want to show them off independently because we just want to show you the different jewelry they have, different collections. So I know that this is the most popular one that we have, and it's the most searched.
I heard the compass.
The compass,
And it's amazing the number of searches that John Medeiros actually gets for this specific piece. The great thing about it, the back also has a message, isn't that right?
Not on this.
Not on that one.
But
There
on
is another
the,
one.
Charm it actually does, and it says "My True North." So I thought that's very charming, right?
Excellent.
That's always been one of my favorite.
Here's Nina, ladies and gentlemen. Nina Medeiros Simon with us. Hi, Nina.
Hello, thanks for having me again.
I thank you. I'm glad you came out because I really can't talk in detail about any of these pieces. I know they look beautiful, but your expertise will now guide us through.
Absolutely. So we, of course, dressed Tashia in some of our favorite nautical pieces. I know I'm always bringing up the starfish, but it's just one of those pieces that I feel, you can see it's gleaming right on her. So I'm starting right in the middle. The texture on this piece, I know if you go onto the website, you can see it in full detail if you actually zoom into it. But this, I've never seen a starfish like this. And the sparkles, the cast in CZ, it's just really shining.
Now, I know with the real starfish, you can cut off one of the legs and it grows back. Does that happen with this?
Well, with John Medeiros jewelry, it will not happen. We do have a manufacturing warranty.
Very good.
So this is going to be on an 18-inch chain, and it's actually, there's all links on it, so you can adjust it really to any size you want. Sometimes I like to pull it up really high, and then sometimes you can wear it long too. So it really depends on the top that you have on.
Wonderful. And the turtle there, that's a new style of turtle.
That's the new turtle. I know that we've done a few different viewings of this turtle. We showed it in a set. It also has the turtle earrings to go along with it. So this is more of a petite turtle. We do have a larger style as well. But I love how like the head, any of the body parts are in gold, but the center of it is rhodium with all the CZ stones. And again, when my dad makes and creates a piece of jewelry, he's using the highest quality of any stones that he can get. So again, when you look at it, they look like real diamonds.
They do.
The John Medeiros signature wire bracelets are being paired with this collection. It pairs perfectly, doesn't it?
Yeah, you know, and we wanted to show you how you can mix and match your jewelry together. I always love those. Sometimes you can even turn one over and have, you know, just the wire look and kind of cross them over. So we always love to show wire bracelets. One of my personal favorite items in our whole line.
But the Nautical collection also has a charm bracelet, correct?
I love this charm bracelet. So you can really pick and choose any of the charms that you want. We have, you know, for the nautical theme, since we're on that right now, we have the starfish, we have another turtle. There's an anchor on it as well. I know that you guys were speaking about the compass, and it says my true north on the back, which is such a significant meaning to a lot of people, and it really means like your home. So that's why that meaning is so powerful, and people love the compass for that.
And because we're in Rhode Island, that is not a clam, that's a quahog.
That is a quahog.
Just to let you know.
And you know, just the bracelet by itself, you know, you can always start the bracelet as a single bracelet and then start adding charms from there. It could be a vacation that you go on, and you can just keep adding from there. I think it's a nice sentimental piece. I've always loved charm bracelets.
Now, Nina, you're wearing pieces from the Caribe collection.
From the Caribe collection. So actually, I just put these earrings on, and I really fell in love with them while I was in the ladies' room putting them on, and I said, wow, this might be a pair I might walk out with by accident.
By accident, of course.
By accident.
Of course.
No. So they're very comfortable. You know, you don't even feel like you have them on. So again, you have the French wire hook, so that's a very comfortable style.
Now, while you talk about how that sits, can these combine? So if you use a nautical, can you use a nautical piece with one of the Caribe pieces?
We did fill her with jewelry, so I'm not going to recommend that right now unless if she had another arm that I don't know about. So you can pair anything together. Like she could take one of these bracelets and put together with this, vice versa. You know, I usually take the cuff bracelet and I'd put one above here as well, especially something two-tone or pave. You can do color, like a nice aqua would look perfect with what you have on today.
Yeah.
Yep. So the Caribe, I know that you did mention it, and you know, this is such a striking collection. I'm not sure if the viewers had a chance to look at it online yet, but I'm just going to explain to you the details as I'm looking at it at this bracelet.
Nina, if I could just interrupt you, Tashia, if you want to get the different collection on, I know she's coming back with, I heard something about caviar. Let's see what happens here. So, Nina, I'm sorry, go right ahead.
So you have, you know, a starfish in the turquoise, you have it in the coral, which are two great colors for anything nautical that you speak about. There's a turquoise stone, and then with the nice shell. And the way that this works, this bracelet, there's a safety that opens, and when I just put this on, I thought it was really neat. I'm not sure if the viewers can see it from where they're standing, but I do want to show it, and hopefully you can. But it just interlocks, so that means the clam actually comes, the shell comes together, it interlocks, and you snap it closed. I think this is just such a nicely engineered bracelet. And again, when you look at John Medeiros jewelry, you're looking at that special engineering that he's putting in his pieces, the movement, you know, all those little special things, those details.
And someone looking at that bracelet will try to figure out, especially the ladies, how did she get that on? Does that stretch? No, the enclosure is so well meshed into the design, you cannot tell there's an enclosure there.
You just open it, and I can do this by myself. You don't need anyone to help you.
No help.
This one is a double bracelet. So the way that this bracelet is actually made is it's cast in. It's a very special process. So when it's cast into the mold, he's actually having these two wires and putting this in the middle. So this is actually serged and it'll never come apart because you look at it, it's like, wow, like how did he make that?
Yep.
So even the backing has the tracing of the whole design. I mean,
It's amazing.
This is real jewelry.
There's not a part of John Medeiros jewelry that is not designed. Even if it's something that you don't see, but it's there. And when you're talking about your jewelry piece, you can mention that. Look at that. Look at the inside. Look at the art that goes into creating every
Exactly,
piece.
and like I love the corals and the turquoises, the pearls that he's using, the turquoise that he's using. It's just really pretty. You know, I was looking at my necklace. It has like the conch shell and it has a nice turquoise at the bottom, which is, we would call a turquoise pearl. And then, you know, even the starfish has coral in it and it has a little bit of white. So, you know, this is all hand painted. You know, there are, you know, some women, men back there that hand enamel everything. So
And
I always think that's so special.
as I look at that jewelry, all I hear in my mind is Under the Sea from The Little Mermaid. We have Tashia back with us, and she brings with her caviar, hopefully champagne as well. No? Nothing. No. It's a nautical collection, no caviar, right?
You don't want to take it off.
This is just what we put on, so here I am. With the and the more nautical stuff.
Okay, so
yeah.
So a little change of plans here, but we're going to go ahead because the nautical collection just has so many pieces that it's great to showcase every one of
You know,
them.
this is a special piece right here. You know, it has a pull and there's a sailboat. I love anything with a sailboat. I wish I was sailing right now. So you actually just pull it and you can actually make this piece higher. You can use it as a choker style, pull it down. And it has has right here a boat wheel. And then you can see here has another little sailboat. I'm not sure if you can see that from the camera, but if you go onto johnmedeiros.com, you can zoom in and look at everything right there.
Also the sand dollar, which is
The
very
sand
big.
dollar, that's another personal favorite, and I love the earrings to that necklace, the sand dollar. Again, the detailing, the texture on it, the CZs is what really grabs that piece.
Also, a couple of bracelets there. I don't. This is a different one
So this
from
is the
what
same
we've seen.
style that we had just shown up here with the sailboat.
Yep.
So a lot of people like this because you just really pull it. It has a nice feeling to it too. You know, when you're pulling it, you don't feel like it's going to break. Because I know there's a lot of pull styles out there, but this one, it's actually one of my favorite, which is the compass. I did tell you that already, with the boat wheel and the sailboat. So again, I'm going to try to show this to you, but again, feel free, go to our website and you can view and zoom everything right there.
JohnMedeiros.com. If you have any questions, please comment below. But also like and share these programs when you watch them so that more people can see how beautiful the John Medeiros jewelry collection actually
And then
is.
I'm just going to point out her top necklace because actually when she walked back in, although we saw more nautical and we were a little confused, this is such a great piece. So you can see it just has 2 call hogs on the side, and you can actually add, I'm going to show you something really neat now, you can actually add the charms right onto the necklace.
Wow.
So now we've changed up this whole style.
Wow.
Again, so now what some people do is they actually will collect them instead of on the bracelet, they'll collect them on the necklace and start adding them. One of my friends bought this necklace and it's her personal favorite. Every time she goes on vacation, her husband actually buys her another charm. So that's where I got that idea from.
Lucky girl.
I wish I was going on vacation everywhere.
Well, depending on the amount of charms you have, you can have a different pendant necklace every time you go out.
I'm just going to pull this up so you can see right here. And then you have the little claw hugs that just finish off. And again, you can keep going around or you can keep it right there, add one. You can always change it throughout the day. So if you just want a starfish that day, you can take everything else
And
off.
I love how simple it was just to take the charms off the
yeah,
bracelet
so
and add it. So
it's actually a lobster clasp. So you just pull it down and it opens.
and then you just add it on.
Exactly.
Beautiful. Can't get much easier than that.
But what a simple, nice bracelet right there. And I think this
even
is
like that.
$75 for this bracelet. Great price.
No doubt. No doubt. Check out everything at johnmedeiros.com. Get it really quick. Shipping is very quick with johnmedeiros.com. And you can have a special gift for a special person. Snap of a finger. Not quite that easy. A click of a mouse, something like that.
A charge of a credit card.
Yeah, just got to put in some numbers and we're good. But thank you once again.
Of course.
And every time we see a different John Medeiros program, it just surprises us with something out of this world, beautiful jewelry. And Nina, I know you'll be back in a future episode with Tashia once again to talk about
Of course, it's
how
really
things
nice
feel.
having Tashia here to just kind of show the jewelry.
Exactly.
And, you know, she's wearing it. She wears it very well. So I appreciate you having me here, and she can be here with me as well.
Thank you very much, Nina.
Thank
All the
you.
best to you. Thank you, everyone watching at home. Stay safe and see you next time.